Alright, turn 6.3, Japan. I just rolled for the techs. They went up, they got long range aircraft, and they went up to stage 2 on wartime economy. Purchases. Gonna spend all the money. $2 on an upgrade. They're gonna upgrade the militia that's off of Mosa. They bought 2 SNLF Marines, a fighter, a militia, and $5 to finish the capital ship, the aircraft carrier, which also increases the USA and the FBC by $1 on the income chart. So I'm going to move those guys up right now. Brings the USA up to 12 and the FCC up to 8. Okay. Get my tech rolls. Okay, combat. The Japanese are going to invade Peking first. That's one of them. They also are going to invade Shanghai. This is where we're going to go first. So I'm going to put all these units on the board. I'm going to try and eliminate the CCP right here. Alright, so we got 3 infantry, 2 KMT, 2 CCP. One mountain. He is in the mountains. He's going to move up to a 5. 3 cavalry. And 1 militia. So they're going to have 4 at 2, 3 at 4, 1 at 5. We're bringing the entire Air Force, which is 2 tacticals, 3 of them, 3 fighters, an infantry from Suyan, motorized infantry, 2 artillery, so the infantry are artillery supported, 1 cavalry, and 2 Marines. That's that battle, and that's the first battle I'm going to do. So, let's see, we're in the mountains. We're over here. So, we're just going into the mountains. Planes don't get effective. Cavalry drops down to a 2. Our artillery, everything moves down to it. These Marines actually move down to a 1. We're actually going to go this way. These two will move down to a 1. And the artilleries will go to a 2. Okay, so that's where we're at. Alright. That's 6 planes. I have 2 more planes in the C-Zone 54. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. They can land back in Shanghai. And I believe that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take 2 extra planes off the carrier. I don't want to take a chance on missing. These only have a movement of 1 left. I'm going to get some fuel markers. And the other planes have gone 2 spaces. They each have 2 left, so I'm gonna mark that also, just to be safe. All right, let's attack. We have 4 attack bombers. That's 7. A 2 and a 5, so we got 1 target selection and 2 hits. And I'm going to mark that down here, and 2 with a target selection. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 fighters at 6. Ooh, fighters looking good. 2, 3, 5, so 3 more hits. So that's 5 total with 1 target selection. Now we have 2 first strike artilleries, which I should have rolled right away, but it doesn't matter. They get a 12 and 2 12s. So no hits there. All right. We got 2 Marines and a cavalry, so we got 3 at 2. And we got 1 hit. So 1 more hit. That's 6 total with 1 target selection, and we got 2 at 1. And we got 1 more hit. So we got 1, 2, 7 hits with a target selection. So of course we take the mountain infantry, and there's 1. That's 5. 6, 7, leaves them 1 infantry. So we're going to roll 3, 6, no, that's 4. I take that back. Hold on. That's 4 units, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so they got 4 at 2. And they got no hits, of course. They got 3 at 3 and 1 at 5. No, 3 at 4, 1 at 5. So they got 1 hit there. They got a 3. So 1 hit so far. And they got 1 guy defending at 5, the mountain infantry. So they got 2 hits total and 1 unit left. So we'll lose a... I'm going to lose these 2. Motorized and regular infantry. Okay, we got 1, and they got 1 infantry left. I'll roll for 4 attack bombers. And they got a 7 and a 4. Should have looked at the dice I picked up. But anyway, doesn't matter. They only had 1 unit. Alright. Rebuttal for the lone infantry is a hit. So they are eliminated from the board as far as all the CCP units go. I'm going to take that out over there and replace that with that. These are 2 artillery, 2 Marines, and a cavalry. That place is not worth anything, but I didn't want them in the game anymore. The 2 units that had 1 flight spot left are going to land in Shanxi. Actually, they're going to land in Suyan. Suyan. Yeah, that's. No, I'm going to finish this. I got to do the rest of my combat moves. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to move these dead units over to here. I'm going to move all my planes over here. And I'll place them in the non-combat. I think I'm doing more combat here. Alright, now we're invading Peking, which has 4 infantry, all KMT. They have -1 because they're in a city that is surrounded and blockaded. So they're defending at 4 now. At 3, and there's 4 of them. So, we are taking. Let's see how the rondels look. Okay, the rondel is over here. So, any units coming. I'm grabbing these 4 Marines. 2 Marines here. They're getting on transports. These 2 Marines are getting on a transport. Again, same deal. I'm picking up with a transport. I'm moving 1 space over, grabbing 2 Marines and 3 more infantry. So we get 6 Marines, 9 units total. And I've got 2 bombardments with the battleship, 4 bombardments with the heavy cruiser. So that's 6. Battle cruisers 7, light cruisers 8. So I get 8 bombardment shots at Peking. All these land units are staying where they're at for now. I'll have to check. I'm not sure. I think the artillery was over there. Alrighty. Bombardments. 2 battleships. The 3 is a hit, I believe. Yep, I needed a 4. So that's 1 hit on the bombardment. 1 hit. Now I'm going to double check my heavy cruisers. I got 4 heavy cruisers. Heavy cruisers bombarded 2. And I got a 1. So now we got 2 bombardment hits. I have 1 battle cruiser over there, which is at a 3, I believe. Yep, 3. Miss. And I have 1 light cruiser there, which is at, I think, a 1. Haha. Is it? Yes, a light cruiser is at a 1. And that's a hit. So that's 3 hits total. That leaves 1 infantry left, defending at a 3. I will attack with my Marines. I have 6, 2, 4, 6, 9 units at 2. 4, 7, 9. All misses. All misses. Chinese repulsion. 4 would have been a hit, but because they're surrounded, it's not. Nine to 2. Again a miss. Infantry at 3 is a miss. Same deal. Third round of combat. We get a hit for the infantry, and we get a hit by one of our Marines. A couple of Marines hit, actually. So we lose one, they lose theirs. We take over Nanking. And I go over here to the board. Oh, I thought Nanking was something. I guess it's not, but it is worth 2 points. So the Japanese go to 28. KMT go to 4. Lose the regular infantry. Dead units. Alrighty. Non-combat. I'm going to rail this guy in Rihi down to Shinshi. This guy's going to get on a transport. I have 5 transports. I've only used, I got destroyers too, so he can easily get on something. He's going to get off in Shinkang. Alright, this was the upgrade, Mimosa. Place units. 2 SNLF. Going in Kyushu. Aircraft carrier with a fighter. Going in Tokyo Bay. I had a militia. He's going in Tokyo. Actually, no, you know where he's going? Yeah, he's going in Tokyo. Surviving units in Nanking. 6 Marines. I believe that is it for the Japanese. They have $28 in income, along with 3 bonus territories, so that's $31. That is the end of turn 6.3 for Japan.